Squiz Kids acknowledges the traditional owners of the lands on which we podcast, the Turrbal and Kombumerri people.
Squiz Kids!
It's your daily news fix. Fun, free, fresh.
Hello, Squiz Kids quizzes, and welcome to the Kids vs. Adults Weekly News Squiz. Your chance to prove who's been paying the most attention to the week that just was. I'm Christy Kijarina. You guys know the drill. 5 questions for kids about the wonderful world's happenings over the past 7 days, and then 5 questions for adults. Whoever answers the most correct questions takes a victory lap. Easy peasy. Plus, of course, because it's a Friday, we have all today's birthday shout-outs and all the shout-outs for the weekend coming, including the world-famous birthday reggae tune, because it wouldn't be Friday without it. You ready? Let's do this. All right, kids, here are your 5 questions. Question number 1. I'm going to give you a tricky one to start you off today. Bryce told you earlier on this week about a cyclone hanging around the coast of Queensland. What was the name of this cyclone? And I'll give you a little hint. It starts with the letter A and is also the name of Batman's butler. I know some of you got it. It is Cyclone Alfred. Question number 2. Which science fiction invention took a step closer to becoming science fact this week after a successful public reveal? Was it A, trampoline shoes, B, language translating earpods, or C, flying cars? As unlikely as it seems, it was in fact C, flying cars. Question number 3. We learned this week about flights between Australia and New Zealand being diverted when which country's navy started doing military exercises, no, not the push-up kind, but the weapons testing kind, in the Tasman Sea. Those ships belong to which country? Did you say China? Well done you. Question number 4. Yesterday in the podcast, we learned about the world's global seed bank. Which major geographical location is it closest to? Is it near A, the North Pole, B, the equator, or C, the South Pole? Did you listen yesterday? It's A, the North Pole. It's in Svalbard, a group of islands belonging to Norway. Question number 5, last one for you kids. Researchers reported this week that dogs in India have a preference for which colour? And I'll give you a hint. It's one of the 3 primary colours, and it's one of our favourites here at Squiz Kids. That colour is yellow. Alrighty, how did you go, kids? Did you smash it? Are you feeling pretty good? Let's see how the big people go. Alright, adults, now it's your turn. Time to show those kids who's boss. Question number 1. It's been a really tough week for the Matildas, with losses to Japan, the United States, and Colombia. What is the name of the soccer tournament they've been competing in? Well done, adults, if you said it's the She Believes Cup. Question number 2. Oh, another tough one. An Aussie tech company has had a really rough time of it this week. 4 of the company's directors resigned and billions were wiped from its value. What is the name of this company? Is it A, Atlassian, B, WiseTech, or C, Xero? If you said B, WiseTech, you would be correct. Question number 3, on a happier note now. Which true queen of Aussie pop was honoured this week with her own star in the forecourt of Melbourne's Rod Laver Arena? 35 years after first performing there. Can you believe that? She is the sparkling Kylie Minogue. Question number 4, and here's another musical question. TikToker and busker Gojo has been chosen to represent Australia at this year's Eurovision Song Contest. During his busking performances, Gojo is known for handing out a unique item to spectators. What is that item? You either know it or you don't. It is broccoli. Question number 5, and finally, here's a fun one to finish with. A US baseball team has just lifted its decades-old ban on facial hair, which had been in place since former owner George Steinbrenner brought it in the 1970s. This iconic team has been home to legends like Joe DiMaggio, Babe Ruth, and Mickey Mantle. Which team is now embracing the beard? Seinfeld fans will know that team is the New York Yankees. How did you go, adults? How many did you get right? Who is the winner this week? All bow down to your brainiac superiority. If you've missed any of these cool news stories throughout the week and you want to refresh your memory, all of this week's Squiz Kids episodes are available for a re-listen wherever you get your podcasts. That's the end of the quiz, which means that now it's time for...
Shout-outs.
It's Friday, February 28. Schools Clean Up Australia Day. Now, the actual Clean Up Australia Day is this Sunday, but you won't be at school. So today is about getting in early and making sure your school grounds are all spick and span before the weekend. All the animals that live in and around your school will thank you for it. Today is also a special day for these Squiz Kids celebrating a birthday today and over the coming weekend. And you know it because it's a Friday, we're going to crack out that old birthday reggae tune. Hit it! It's a very happy birthday to Hannah from Wentworth Point, Eloise, Ashley, Thea and Kenzie from West Albury, Kento from Tarragindi, Noah and Elena from Oran Park, Martina from Forest Lake, June Ning from Vermont South, Albert from Yarramalong, Ethan from Bulleen, Felice from Castledine, Summer from Carolee, and Hazel from Camp Hill. Well, that's all we have time for. I really hope you're enjoying these quizzes. And don't forget, there's going to be a new one dropping first thing every Friday morning. And the best bit, they are absolutely free, just as all our other content is free too. Check it all out at squizkids.com.au, or you can simply subscribe to Squiz Kids in your favourite podcasting app and all this audio content will magically appear. Oh, and because the Islamic holy month of Ramadan starts tomorrow, we're dropping a special Squiz Kids classic into your podcast feed first thing in the morning. It's our shortcut to Islam. For now, though, this is Christy Kijarina signing off and reminding you to get out there and have a most excellent day. Over and out.